I am live. I am live. Salutations, friends and strangers of the interwebs. Hello, hello. Are you out there? Are you listening? Are you watching? I have a feeling you're not. I think it's just me. Just me and you, Stevie. Cheers. So, I think I'm going to hang out for a little bit. I totally wanted to do another Friday late night. And then it was a long day. Long day. And I'm a little tired. And now I just got a text from the missus asking if I can go pick up the kiddo and her friends from the skate deck. So I think I'll hang out for a little bit, and then this won't be very long, though. My normally scheduled broadcast partner, Mattisfaction, bailed. No, he's having some technical difficulties out in his neck of the woods, and he's not going to be able to hop on. But oh, look at that! Comments. BG, what up? Well, there's Mattisfaction. Woo! What's going on, dude? Demon, I always see your name, and it's one of those names that I can read, and then when I have to say it, I have to stop. Demonoc 13. I'm gonna go with that. But yeah, what's up, Josh? How you doing? Twangthang68. I don't believe I've seen your name on the channel before. Salutations, sir. How are you doing this evening? Also, can you guys hear the background music? I put on some background music, but I have my earbuds in, and I only hear it in my ear, so I don't know if you guys actually hear it or not, too. Demonoc. Okay. I'll go with that. Are you a 21 Pilots fan by chance? Is that why you have Dema in your name? Well, I appreciate you stopping by, Mr. Todd Carr. And you have yourself a lovely, lovely evening. And talk to you soon, brother. But can you guys hear the music? Also, I want to know, Demonoc, if you're a 21 Pilots fan. If not, do you guys know what I'm talking about with Dema? So, I am a big 21 Pilots fan. Through way of my daughter, who's a big 21 Pilots fan. And they have this whole underlying world and this deep story going on throughout all their albums. And it's all about this world called Dema. And I won't get into it, but it just had me wondering. Marcos, what's going on, kind sir? How you doing this evening? Irish Bomb Squad, what's going on? You know, I gotta say, the Irish Car Bomb was one of my all-time favorite. Back when I used to do my boozing, the Irish Car Bomb was my absolute favorite, man. But that's been a long time. I've been watching your videos for a while now, and usually don't comment much, but I love you. Oh, well, thank you, man. I'm the same. I watch a lot of people's videos and don't always comment either. Doesn't mean I'm not a fan, just I'm not always a commenter, so. Absolutely, Todd. Scooter! What's going on, my brother? How you doing? Tori Casey, why, hello to you as well. But yeah, just hanging out for a little bit. I brought out my new coffee mug and then I'm not even using it. I don't know if you guys saw this or not, and I don't know if Papa is going to be popping in or not, but shout out to some dude. If y'all know Patrick, anyone who's kind of a regular is already going to have seen these. But Patrick, some dude, made this painting. You got the Squirrel King up there, Matisfaction. You got Grumpy Grunt. You got Pocket Metal. And then you got said Stevie. He did this on a painting, and Papa Reno got the image and put them on coffee cups for the four of us. And on the other side, I got my panel. And not to be overly corny about this, but this might be one of my absolute favorite possessions at this point. Some dude absolutely blew me away. And I'm humbled to be included in such awesome company. I agree with Maddie. Look, they're all great, but look at Grumpy. Grumpy, in its own awesome way, it looks like Grumpy, too. Excuse me. Wasn't trying to laugh that hard, but again, shout out to some dude for his awesome artwork, and then shout out to Papa Rhino for hooking it up with the coffee cup, man. Truly, truly appreciate that. So, got that in the mail this morning, so. Let's see here. Hungry Bird, what's going on, dude? What's going on? Yeah, the bomb is the bomb. Mad Hatter, why hello to you, sir. The fellow Washingtonian. How you doing, brother? You're over on the east side, right? Man, I always forget, and don't take that personally, man. I'm horrible, but you're over east, right? So you're used to all this hot weather. We've been getting our hot spell over here on the west side, and it's we're as you know, us. If you are on the east side, the east side knows us west side folk are we're the pussies of the state, and we don't do good with the hot weather. To me, anything above 76, and I'm like, this is disgusting. And it's been in the high 80s, low 90s all week. Oh yeah, that's right, Tri-Cities. So yeah, you're used to that. You guys, Tri-Cities is nice though. It's definitely more of dry heat over there. My travels for work, as I think I've talked to you about, I do make it out to Kennewick and Yakima and that area every once in a while, and I can handle that. But yeah, Tri-Cities is nice. Oh, no shit, Tori. I am in Snohomish County, northwest Snohomish County. Perfect. Yeah. Yep, you're right. And I'm sure I've told you, Scooter, but I'm born in I was born in Fayetteville. I'm an Army brat. Technically, I was born on Fort Bragg, so I lived out in your neck of the woods there for 6 years of my life. Oh, you're in Aberdeen. Okay. Nice. You're in Oregon. Awesome. Dude, Vegas, 70-degree weather is freaking awesome. I've been down in Vegas this time of year, and I love the desert heat. Oh, 117, man, that's a lot. Oh, you grew up on Fort Bragg, huh? Yeah, my mother and father were both helicopter mechanics stationed at Fort Bragg. I was almost going to be born in Germany. They surprisingly let my mom fly home late in her pregnancy. So that is not the first time I have heard that. Vietnam. But what y'all carrying today? I put up an image of the. Oh, you're from Everett. Well, I'm in Marysville, so I'm just north of there. But what's everybody carrying today? I put up an image of the knife that I was carrying in pocket all day. A Ferrum Forge Archbishop 2.0. Look away, Scooter. It's got a flipper tab. Look away. This is one of my favorite knives. It's got the through chevron pattern. And yeah, all the Archbishops, 1.0, 2.0, and 3.0 are my favorite of the Ferrum Forge knives, but really the 2.0 is... 1.0 is my all-time favorite, but a 2.0 is my close favorite. I had that, and then late in the day, some of you, I think, already saw, some of your channel members, I posted this video already, it'll post in the morning. I got the Desert Warrior Elementum in. It's technically my daughter's. Did an unboxing with her, but I'm going to carry it for a few days and break it in. And yeah, it's been a minute since I've had an Elementum. I had one like early on. I think I got it in like early 2019 when they first came out. I was looking at my purchase history, and it's like early 2019 when I had gotten mine. And then I got a bunch of these, and I did some writ dye jobs on them and gave them away as presents. And I had an Elementum for a while. Then, like 6 months ago or so, Gonzo, my Dr. Gons, was looking for some Elementums, and I gave him both of mine. So it's been a minute since I've had an Elementum. But that's what the two knives I've had in pocket anyway. Born and bred in the boring fields of Kansas. I hear you, BG. Oh, so you have the CJRB Centros. That's a Dylan Mallory, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, your pops was working the computers in the 80s. Nice, okay. Hungry Bird, the Praxis, and a Tucson 220. I don't know the Tucson 220, but Praxis was my very first VV. That's a fabulous knife. Scooter, I knew you'd get it. The Petrified Fish, PFE 05 and Blue Micarta, nice. The EMP EDC Nimble and the Hogue Ritter. That is, I had, see, it's dark out now, so I can't freaking see. Where'd all my knives go? Here they are. I actually have out this week. I grabbed the knives that I got in this week. I got the Nimble T in this week, and I dig it. I've passed on all the other Nimbles sans the, did I grab it? Did I grab it? I still got my OG Nimble. This is the V1. I had the hardware bead blasted, but this is from the very first release, from the very first pre-order. My original Nimble, and then I just got the Nimble T. So fabulous knives. Another Pacific Northwest company. I don't. And but as you might have seen, I had that in this week, and I mistimed it. I wish I would have held on to it for one more day, because earlier today I got in the small penguin, and I don't freaking like this knife. I love the penguin. I love the large penguin, and by the way, it's called the large penguin. I do not like the baby penguin. Just a preference thing, though. But I do not know when that's supposed to drop. You had the TRM Atlas. They're available. You know, I saw that, and I was close to picking one up. I couldn't quite get myself to do it, though. For all of y'all that want a nice US-made Slippy, go check out the Atlas. Oh, you ordered the Vosteed Nightshade, gray with stonewash mirror polish. Nice. A lot of people are big on that knife for sure. Yep, I thought it was the Mallory design. I'm already way behind on comments. Smock with some micarta python scales and a lich clip. Attaboy. Gotta have a lynch clip if you have a Spyderco, in my opinion. I gotta still find my smock. It's somewhere in my office. I can't find it, but I got a lynch clip on that as well. Oh, nice. The ProTech Mordax Ferrum Forge design. One of my all-time most hard use knives. I've had that for quite some time. I have the OG Ferrum Forge Mordax also. And I love the Mordax, one of the best button locks out there. I want to get the, they're re-releasing it. They're not doing, drop isn't involved with it anymore. In ProTech and Ferrum Forge are doing another run, and it's going to be in MagnaCut. Yeah, you know, I had the Nimble X prototype in for review, and I thought I was going to get it, and then I passed. I like the Nimble enough, and the Nimble X just wasn't doing it for me, but I know it's a good knife, for sure. Nimble T is nice. Yeah, it's a good platform. The Nimbles are a very nice platform. Marcos had the Stevie Odium. Nice. That there is another Ferrum Forge design. Dam Design Invictus, Star Wars Hank, Gerber Pry, and an I5T. Not a bad carry. I didn't even get to my other pocket stuff. It's also, not only was it Ferrum Forge Friday, but it is Forest Hank Friday. And so I have the light, well, it won't glow off camera. This glows in the dark, though. This is my Glow Shroom Forest Hank. Yeah, the Odium's a great knife. Based on the Malice. Unfortunately, this is not mine. This is from the Apex pass-around group that I'm involved in. Manufacturers send out knives and pass it around to the different reviewers, so you'll see it soon. As the large penguin is literally just a large penguin, this is a baby penguin. And, you know, my first couple penguins were the budget ones, the micarta, and I think I don't know. It's almost, this one is just almost too, I'm not saying this to knock it. When I say it feels cheap, it's not that it's not a good value, but there's just something about this, and I don't know what the price point is going to be on this. I don't know. It just doesn't feel real great. And I don't mind a small knife from time to time, but mainly this thing is just too small for me. You know, I have to get back here with it, and I got 2 fingers hanging off, or maybe just 1, but yeah, this knife is just too small for me. So, not saying it's a bad knife, it's just really not for me. Appreciate that, BG. Appreciate the shout out there. If y'all haven't gotten in on the 1,000 follower giveaway on Instagram, on EDC Roundtable, head over there. Tag some people in it, and tomorrow night during my normal live stream, I'll be picking the winner of that. Pretty awesome swag pack that we got. Every member of the roundtable donated something for that. So, but be careful. We have some fucking scamming fake accounts that have popped up. So I guess we've made the big times. We got people copying our account, spamming people, and it's not us. So my yard knife today was a CKRT Pizzoda and a Gerber Bear Grylls machete. You know, I bought the Bear Grylls machete for myself, and then I needed a last minute Christmas present for the father-in-law, and I ended up giving that away. I never got myself one, so I appreciate that. If you do, you do. If you don't, you don't. Again, I forget to smash the like buttons all the time too, so appreciate that, budget guy. Appreciate that. Yep, best clip in the business, in my opinion. It is. You know, I gotta stop talking about it and just do it. I gotta do my Fair Forge collection dive at some point. I just gotta do it. I'm still trying to figure out how to do it. I don't know if I should break it up into like 3 or 4 series, or else if I did one video, it's gonna be well over an hour. I mean, I got close to 30 to go through, and I mean, if I only spent 2 minutes talking about each one, that's a 1 hour video. And you know me, I can't just only leave, to 2 minutes. I don't want to challenge myself like that. So I'm thinking about doing maybe a 3-part series where I do, because there's kind of 3 different types of Ferrum Forges. You got their early on mid-techs when everything was all in-house. And they were doing everything themselves. They're US made. And I got 9 or 10 of those. And then they moved to their Pro series where they were doing, they started working with Wii as their OEM. And they started doing some collaborations with Mass Drop, then Drop. And then, they're more of their, what they consider budget friendly, even though some of those are still, $200+ knives, because their early on mid-techs were $600, $700, $800 knives. That's why they went to an OEM, so they could sell more knives, so some people, they get a lot of shit about that, but I get it. Doesn't stop me. I really dig their designs. And then they have all their farmed out designs that they've done with Wii, Civivi, Artisan Cutlery as of recent, ProTech. So maybe I'll do a 3-part series or something. I don't know. EMP said one day he would do a lefty nimble. I'm waiting on that. Probably be a long wait. Yeah, I've heard him say that before too. Delilah Gables, I'm glad you just made it in here. Just gave it all away, man. You just missed it. Sorry, brother. What's up, Shane? Yeah, I know, right? We felt like we made it. You all won the giveaway. Send me $20 for shipping and get your prize. Additional free shit, just pay more. Dude, how crazy is it that Shane puts out his video about the access lock and how it's subject to failure? Very next morning, Forrest SLR posts a picture of his 940 that the Omega Springs broke on. How crazy is that, Shane? Oh my goodness. Hey. Did you find a quiet corner?
I did. I'm laying on the floor. So it's
how's everybody doing over there?
We're good.
Slumber party at the Narcs?
Yes. But
that's fun. Wild. That's wild, though, that they gave you that ETA.
Well, we looked at the damage. It was crazy.
Oh, yeah?
Power poles just snapped. All down a row. Today I'm carrying my TI-22.
I saw that in your short today. The Ontario.
I love this thing. Hi, everybody. I forgot to say hi. Hi, everybody. Marcos, Sobex, Twang Thing.
Oh, Devil Dog just showed up.
Cheap doctor's knife. Devil Dog.
Were you in any sort of conundrum like, shit, what knives do I grab?
I was.
Yeah.
Because, like, it gets humid now inside the house. So which knives should I save?
Yeah. Hey, what's up, horror movie? Hey, I don't know if you saw, but I got my mug today.
Papa Rano did such a good job.
Oh, I don't know if also you saw my unboxing. I got your a Matisfaction tumbler in also.
What?
Yeah.
I haven't
ordered
anything today.
Right. I ordered at the same time I ordered one of your shirts, I ordered a tumbler, and it sat at my post office out for delivery for like a week, and then it went backwards. It went south to 2 different post office, and then came to my post office, then went to another post office, and then finally showed up today. So,
well, at least it's there.
But I got it. Now I'm gonna have my lips wrapped around your sweet, sweet logo.
Bama's the influence for this Terry. And yes,
yeah,
this is pretty cool, Mad Hatter. I really like it. It's like $12.
The doctor's knife.
Ferrum Forge. My stinger.
No way. You think he's back again, huh?
There was talks one of the Instagram accounts might be him.
I mean, he's never going to be able to stay away. I mean, he clearly... I think he loves this community, and he messed up, and he's trying to get back in it. I'm not saying that's for better or for worse, but I won't be surprised if he keeps popping up from time to time. I won't even mention the other account that we all thought it was, but it did completely disappear as soon as it was called out. So, who knows? Maddie froze. How can you be so sure? No, I'm not going to put that on you, BG. BG is not Monster Racing. Get one. There's plenty of them out there. There's plenty of Ferrum Forges out there. Another new profile. Well, yeah. Who is it, man? At least text me. Give me a heads up, Shane. Yeah. Isn't that how I don't want to call Yell, but wasn't it kind of, didn't that one account that had popped back up like kind of started being a little too friendly with you right off the bat, and you're like, hold on, you're new here, how do you know so much about me? Wasn't that one of the clues? Was it really 10 G's? Damn. What up, Bomba Ninja? You never know. No. Yeah, don't get me wrong. I wasn't making excuses for the dude. I made it private this time. Oh. Maddie would not be awesome at freeze tag. Well, he'd just let you tag him so he could just freeze. This half hour has come and gone pretty quickly. I don't know if y'all heard me at the very beginning, oh, never mind. She's already on the way. Oh, no shit, Scooter. Huh. And what a rip-off name. I mean, I don't even want to. I don't want to even give him any publicity. But thanks for the heads up on that. But I think that's crazy. Gotta get folks. Well, deuces, Irish Bomb Squad. Thanks for stopping by. I was gonna say I was gonna have to bail at around the half-hour mark to go get my kiddo, but the missus just said she's gonna do it. Stop fucking with us, pendejo.
I just work here.
Thoughts on Justin Lundquist design? You know, I've never handled one. I know that people are raving about. Yeah. People are raving about the Baby Barlow, the Urban EDC Baby Barlow. I know, I think, does he predominantly do like top flippers? There's never been a, there's never been one that's really called to me to want to get in. And that Baby Barlow that everyone's raving about, I don't know, it seems too small for me, so... yeah. So, definitely, BG, check the said faction Discord, and I think that Scooter just posted it over there. But yeah. Satisfaction would be the big doll from Squid Game. What is Squid Game? I still don't know what that is.
You never saw Squid Game?
Well, is it an ongoing show or was it a movie?
It was a show. It was like a series, but season 2's coming.
Okay, I thought I just saw a preview for something on Netflix. Is it on Netflix?
Yes.
It's on one of the streaming services.
But people play this game, and only one survivor is left at the end, and they win like a big cash prize.
Is it like a real game show, or is it a TV show?
It's just TV show.
Based on a game show.
Yes.
Gotcha. Okay.
But people die in the game show.
Okay.
So the big doll, I think he's talking about, is the one where like it turns away and then it comes back during red light, green light. And if you're caught moving after it says red light, you get like blasted.
Oh no.
You gotta watch it. It's pretty good.
There's a lot I gotta watch. You know what I did just finish last night was Moon Knight. You guys watch that on Disney Plus?
We started it, but we haven't finished it.
It gets a little wonky. But I like it.
Gary!
What's up, Gary? Me and Gary had to team up last night because fuckface Kevin left the EDC. I didn't even know that he had a video out on the Fenweir, but he done started. Where'd it go? It's too dark out here. He started talking shit on the Fenweir.
I saw that,
and I wasn't having it. Neither was Gary. Gary was like, "Fuck you, the Fenweir's awesome." And I got to agree. Plus, I was repping Gary's shirt on the show last night.
You were.
Well, get back to your sketties there, Gary, and appreciate you stopping by. Yeah, I started to, after Kevin said that he had done a video on it, I went back and searched it, and yeah, he's trashing this thing, and, I mean, hey, you know, they can't, not everybody can be right, you know, but, we were just a little too close together there.
Yeah. Hey.
No, I can't do it. But it was just hilarious. Gary was like, F you, the Fenrir's awesome. And, I have to agree. I've gotten a lot of awesome knives this year. This is going to be top 5 for sure on my, on 2020. There's no way this won't make my top 5. So, definitely make sure you're subbed to Gary. Oh, no one ever answered me. Can you guys hear the music in the background?
I could when I was frozen.
Okay, I have it just very, very slight, but Monster Racing, Pucks for Fun, Sharp Thoughts. He has over 20 Google Pro. Wow, that's got to be exhausting to keep that up, man. Negative Ghost Rider. The pattern was full. Was funny also. Yeah, man. Yeah, that's got to be exhausting to have that many profiles and be on the run like that. So, hey,
that kind of life.
No, very soft. Okay. Yeah, I have a very faint.
Everywhere he goes.
Yeah, totally. Look, there's a difference between like, yeah, I don't agree with you, and then like, that thing's fucking stupid. You guys are wrong. It's like, nah, that's not my style. It is some people's though. So, but yeah, I even have a callus. Where I never had a callus before on my forefinger from learning how to do that stupid front flip that I saw Pocket Metal do one time, and I was like, oh my god, how do you do that? And I just practiced over, and now I have a freaking callus right there from it. He's on Facebook too? Gee, many creepers. Well, you know what? I mean, look, everybody be aware, but if I see those, if I see any of that stuff pop up, I'm probably just gonna boot it. I don't even, want to give him the time to explain himself.
Yeah.
But I also, I know we talked about this before, and I don't want to turn this into a conversation about this, but sometimes you got to give people that are accused the, at least the opportunity to prove that it's not them. And that's not what happened in, Sharp Thoughts. Either it was, and he completely bailed because it was him, and he was caught, or it wasn't him, and he's like, fuck this community, and was out, There was just too much pointing at Sharp Thoughts, though, but I don't know. Anywho. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, if you guys have never seen, look, Kevin's a friend, absolutely. Me and Kevin don't really get along or agree on most things, and end up kind of in a very friendly way disagree with each other on just about everything. So, yeah, I'll call him an idiot, but we can still be friends. Yeah, I need to get a shaman. Yeah. No, I don't disagree with you whatsoever there, Shane. Speaking of baby hands, y'all are gonna love when you finally see it, you're gonna love my Desert Warrior video with Zoe. I queued her.
That one.
I queued her up to say something when she had the when she had it in her hand, and she's like, "It looks like I have Gonzo hands." I don't know if you.
Part.
I queued her up for that just to give Gonzo a little dig and a little shout out, but Yeah, that didn't go the way I wanted it to, but it was still fun. She did say that, so she was nervous doing that the first time, but then she did say that she'd want to do more with me. So,
She would?
yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, and I think she's gonna come out and do a Ramblin with me at some point too. So, oh yeah, that's right. You got this. Yeah, which one did you get? Or wait a minute, is there a shaman in LMAX? I would want a shaman in LMAX. I love LMAX. Could you imagine being Lefty's drug dealer when he was on drugs? No. Oh, you got desserts, warrior elementum for my wife. Yeah, they're fun. Maddie's yours should be there early, like on Monday, I think. I saw.
That'll be good. You got yours quick.
Yeah, I was surprised they came that quick.
Arm going numb. Let me rotate. There we go.
Yeah, I never handled a shaman until I handled Grumpy's at Blade, and he's got the Burlap Micarta and S90V, and I love it.
I think Ethan.
Honestly, yeah, he's got one similar too. I just my knife buying. This is one of the first ones I've actually bought in a while. I've put a pause for a little bit. So, and the shaman's just it's a little too spendy for me right now. So until I thin the herd, I'm staying clear. Now I do have money budgeted. If I'm able to get an Evo 3.0, I have money set aside for that. And that's big bucks. But
what are you talking about, budget guy? I'm flicking a $50 knife.
And I've been carrying, yeah, I mean, I definitely have some higher end knives, but you know what ends up making it into my pocket the most is like my Kubi Duroc, which is a $40 knife. My Kubi Momentum, that's a $35 knife, so yeah, I got some higher end folders, but some of my favorite knives are, budget knives. So
I mean, I have this one sitting next to an Arius, and this is the one I pulled out. So I mean,
right. So who's the real fool?
Not the guy laying on his tum-tums.
That's how me and Maddie had a conversation like this, though, when we were in Blade Show the very first night. We stayed up late, both laying on our stomachs on the bed, just up late night talking. We're like, we're two little teenage girls. Don't be ashamed. Don't be ashamed.
It took me a long time to get one. I thought they were ugly. I think a lot of them are ugly.
The Mannix 2 was my very first. I did a video on it recently. It was my very first knife I ever spent over $100 on. And I thought it was the funkiest, most ridiculous looking knife, and got it and was like, oh, so that's Spydercos are a knife that I don't think are the most aesthetically pleasing, but they're purposefully built. It's like the blade shape makes sense, and that hole makes sense, and so it might not be the most awesome looking thing, I mean, some people disagree and love them, but they're very purposeful. And you can get budget Spydercos, especially if you hold out for like their second sale, their factory defects. Last year, or no, it was the year before. I bought 5 knives. And they go quick, but I got 5 knives for under $150 and gave them out as gifts. And like most stuff like that, good luck trying to find the blem. Now I think Shane, you got one of the a pair of 3s or the PM2s that had a problem with it, and I think you brought it back at Blade, but all the knives that I got, you couldn't find the blems on them. So, yeah. Best part of my shaman is it came from. Oh, nice. That's awesome. That is awesome. All right. Yoda Doug's tool collecting channel. I recently got into Emerson's. I have the Via and Sheepdog, which they're my new favorites to use and carry. So the only Emerson style knife I had was the Southern Grind Edge, the Bad Monkey, and that had the Emerson deploy feature on it, and I didn't mind it. But right, isn't that what all Emersons like that? Have that little deploy deal so it catches on your pocket and deploys as you're pulling it out? Is that characteristic to all Emersons?
I don't know if every one does, but I know most of them do. That little hook in the front.
Yeah. Yeah, and Shane, you got the Shane's got the Hawaii Knifing Gear riffle. That was the very first folder that Andrew ever did scales for. I'm hoping Kubi makes an upgraded momentum. Yeah, so Sharif Manganas was on one of my live streams, and he said the same thing, that he'd love to do that in a premium. Definitely go sub. Scotty, what's up? Hello, I've watched too much Predator Alien stuff tonight. How's knives? Last time we did one of these a couple weeks ago, is when Gary and Shane recommended Prey, and I watched that. That's an awesome movie. Shaman's Green Micarta, Black Blade. Yeah, I'm not a coated blade dude.
I like coated blade.
Really? You got more, dang, Scooter, than you. Your collection's even bigger than I thought it was. So because you got a bunch of TRMs, you got all the Ashers too, right? Now you got even more Spydercos. I know you got a bunch of others too, so Scooter done got a dope collection as well.
Collection dive.
I never wanted a Yojimbo until I handled E&G's. And then he let me handle the Yojumbo. And the Yojumbo was pretty wicked.
I like it because it's bigger.
Yeah, that's how it's done. You state what displeases you. Don't shit on a company as a whole. That's
true, yeah.
That's the right way to do it. That is the right way to do it.
Yeah.
I would love a knife that has jimping along the spine. BG, that's my number one gripe in most of my videos, is that they don't. So I got stupid, big ol' Jack and the Beanstalk thumbs like you, BG, and my Fee Fi Fo thumbs, and my thumb always overshoots the jimping. So I'd like to extend it a little bit. I don't have it in front of me, but that's what's so awesome about the Grant gripper is he just did jimping along the entire spine of the knife from tip to the very back. It's all jimping. So I hear you, BG. I hear you. But I'm the same way. I seem to gripe about jimping the most. Gotcha. Not all, but some. The tedious. What? Is Joe in here? Oh man, how did I get so far behind on comment? Oh yeah, the Scorpio got in this week also. It's a fabulous knife.
He is not so fabulous.
I
had to loosen the pivot on mine. And there was a lot of lock speed in there.
I cleaned mine, and it definitely was better, but mine wasn't bad for sure. It did have that little bit of grittiness, and it didn't seem like the blade was overly dirty or anything in mine, but I cleaned it and it went away. So, the Dougie Fresh is a fabulous knife. Joseph, hello, sir. Joe been killing it all week. The man with the mighty fine exo slips. Yeah. My thumbs ain't as big as yours, but yeah.
A nimble that had a long spine with jimping on it.
Yeah, the nimble is does it well. Where is it? Yeah, the nimble extends it past the hole. That's what I always say. At least go to the edge of the hole if you're going to have it on a knife like that. But that's also partially because of the front flipper as well on there. So. Really? I thought that M4 was not supposed to ever rest. But hey, you never know. Ooh, BG shots fired.
We're all waiting.
Oh, look at that. Even Shane's jumping in on that.
See?
Joe.
There's a demand, Joe. People want their COD protected.
They really do, man. I'll say, how do I want to word this? There's different levels to some of the slips that are out there, and I'm not just saying this because Joe's a good friend and a EDC roundtable brother. But when you start looking at some of the other stuff that's out there, and then you go back and you see the stuff that Joe's putting out, you realize where things are in the, not saying there's not other good stuff out there, but there's been some other stuff out there of recently where I'm like, they often imitated but never duplicated. And that's me saying that. I'm not speaking for anyone else. That's just my own opinion. I hate it when I see people showing an awesome knife that is nowhere ever going to be available for me to purchase, such as a nimble AW. Yeah, I'm actually kind of cognizant of that. When I do some of my videos, I want to do videos of knives that are available, so people can actually go and get them. So I actually do think about that. I got my second set of knives in from Blade Ops this week. I got in a couple of Schrades. Schrades stepped up their game They have a couple of higher end knives that are out, and I got a couple of those in. I get the names of them already, but what is it that had M4 on it? A little bit. By the way, I know I said that I'm not buying a lot of knives right now, but there is a knife that I'm hunting for. I'm not going to pay stupid, crazy prices for, but I've missed out on both of the TS Price, the Dawn drops, and that knife is just calling to me. And I really want one. And I keep seeing people post reviews on it, or I see people on Instagram that have it, and I'm legit jealous. I love that knife, and I haven't been able to get one yet. So that's a dope looking knife. If you guys look that up, it's not easy to share a screen when I only have one screen, so I'm not going to pull stuff up tonight, but it's also rolled the entire edge, cutting paper. Well, okay. But it didn't rust.
It's true. The hunt is a good chunk of joy. Like my hunt for the Arius. And it's coming to a close.
I know, that's awesome, man.
But again, yes, I thought that would be out. I would never have one. But sometimes just the moment happens and you gotta strike like a cobra.
Yeah. And as much so, there's plenty of knives that I hunt for. I'm unwilling to pay stupid prices on some of them, though, so I will just remain patient. There's no knife out there that is worth, like, I'm going to pay that, like the Rosies that people are buying, for $1,600. It's already an expensive knife, and then people are paying triple. Like, I don't get it.
Oz, it's only because a good friend is letting me pay in payments, and he gave me a good deal. Yeah, so that was my moment.
Maddie found someone to actually sell him in areas for $25. So
he won one in a raffle.
If you dream it, it will come true. Maddie only wants to pay $25 for knives, and he finally got one. No, that was perfect storm for you.
Thankfully, yeah.
Well, Shane, so I can only speak for myself. There's many, many good knives, and I know that many people don't agree. And then there's the Arius. In my opinion, there's all knives, and then there's the Arius. And to me, I've handled not all the knives, but I've handled quite a few knives, and it really is, in my opinion, to me, it's the standard. I think it's the greatest knife. It's not my favorite knife, but I do think that it's one of the greatest knives out there. Yeah, they are. So I got two of them. Don't do it.
Trade is moving some stuff back to America. They're gonna do more American-made knives, and I think Gerber is too.
Yep, Gerber's putting out a couple, and I heard SOG might be doing the same thing as well. So,
Joe, this is a
vacuum,
a high chair. I'm literally laying on the floor. I mean,
but now I have a picture of a vision of Baby Joe. Only he's still Joe, but he's Baby Joe sitting in a high chair.
It's up in there.
What? Yeah. Again, it's Joe now, but it's Baby Joe.
And he's demanding fancy things his son makes him.
Yeah.
Where's my Wellington?
He's got a plastic fork and knife and a bib.
He's got a leather.
He's got
bib.
a leather bib. Oh, Joseph. Are you wearing a bathrobe?
No, this is just a button-up shirt.
It's just a regular robe.
It was a Hawaiian day at work, so this is the closest thing I had to a Hawaiian shirt.
Someday with good fortune, microfaction will pay off the maddest faction areas.
One day. One day.
Yeah. My Eli inherited his dad's Arius debt. Zach's gonna be. I mean, Zach and Eli are probably closer in age anyway, right? Isn't Zach like 12? No.
He's pretty young.
Buddy of mine was given a bug out blade, bought a clone, and put the Benchmade blade in it. It fit yeah. That's what I've heard.
Some of the bug out clones I heard are like super good.
I wasn't even aware of the clones until a dude that I know was giving me shit when I told him I had spent like $200 on a knife. Oh, yeah.
Leather diapers just hurt me in the wrong ways.
But a dude that I know was giving me shit on a knife, and I was like, "You carry a bug out, man? That thing's, $150+ and he's like, "What are you talking about, man? I paid like $30 for this thing." I said, "How'd you pay $30 for that Benchmade?" He's like, "Wish.com, baby. They got them for super cheap on there." I was like, "Oh." I was like, that's a clone. He's like, "I don't care," and didn't get it. So that's when I just realized that's when I realized that there was clones out there. Oh yeah, I forgot that I was wearing this tonight. We were talking about Lynch Northwest, and then I got the shirt on. Eli is going to start a channel with an Aries payoff celebration.
When he's 13.
There you go. There's a new one for you, Joe.
That might actually be pretty cool.
It's a lot of leather. It says fam in the finest leather goods.
Scott has a way with words.
What's up, Cletus? Maddie looks like he's ready for Seven in Heaven in the closet.
Just here for the knife
He's
chat.
He's ready to start playing Spin the Bottle. Yeah, I saw that. Oz, I saw I got the gear drop, the August gear drop email today, and saw all the different clips, and yeah, they're coming out with Hinderer clips. So yeah, that'll be interesting to see if Ricky has an aversion to it. What is up, CPM? How are you, my fine sir? The Benchmade bug out, yeah.
CPM, what are you cooking today?
Yeah, what are you carrying?
Let me get Google ready.
Yeah.
It's gonna be some dude's name.
And man, Patina, those are some gorgeous pictures you posted from your adventure, dude.
Patina has
totally gorgeous. It's almost like he does it for a living. Are you talking to me or Maddie? Someone had your shirt on the other day.
Probably you.
I don't know. I
Budget
haven't covered a
blade.
guitar yet. It might work on electric. I'm afraid I would hurt the sound of a hollow block. Yeah, maybe.
Don't be
And fuck up
scared.
the acoustics.
Just do it.
What is up, guys?
DJ. Oh, you're in Belgium. You're still on holiday. Eat some good chocolate for me. Oh, no. Get those little, what are they called?
Chocolate buttholes?
No, they're waffles. What are they called?
Waffles.
I forgot what they're called all of a sudden. I love them, too. What are they called? He'll know it.
Oh, wow. That's the Snacks Vision art today. Dope. Chocolate waffles?
They're like little wafers.
Oh, okay.
And then there's like a thing in it. And then caramel and chocolate.
Caramel. I don't know. The Ferrero Rogers? Those things?
No, they have a cool name.
Good morning to you, Honey Bear.
Honey Bear. Oh, Praetorian tie. Donut mod. Sleepover mode.
Bullnose and Mousseline Micarta.
Yeah, see, they have their waffles, but then they have these little treat waffles.
Is it the chocolate soggy waffle?
No.
Pralines?
No.
Aren't pralines just like candied
Walnuts.
pecans?
Pecans. Pecans.
Pecans? Ooh. Praetorian TI. What's up, Winchester?
Not a pizzelle.
A pizzelle is an Italian, like, thin waffle cookie. Used to make those handmade with my Italian neighbors. Pizzelles. Careful, Patina. Pocket Metal hears you. You have one. He doesn't destroy our eardrums. Will definitely happen. Did you guys hear the plane flying over? I always say, do you hear the plane flying overhead? I don't think I need to say overhead. I think if I just say
waffle. Stroop waffle.
That's what I said the first time.
No, you did.
You told me no.
You?
Yeah.
I didn't hear you say stroop waffle.
Maybe I didn't, but that was the first thing that I meant to say. Seriously. Stroop waffle.
Choco taco. Close. Stroop waffle.
Elvis played
look into the bright light
guitar. Look into the light.
Yeah, see,
played...
DJ's got it. Yeah, see. You gotta have one for me, a real one.
Can you do that for Maddie?
Well, he said it. Look, he said it right there.
Yeah.
Oh, maple syrup. Okay.
Oh, look at Joe using fancy words. Yeah. Here's your. If it's any constellation.
Thank you.
Yummy, yummy.
Ooh, Taco Bell. He put a link to it.
I was just going to say, thanks for throwing up that link, Winchester.
Everyone, go check out Pepperidge Farms.
If you haven't checked out Pepperidge Farm Creme Field Pirouettes, the rolled wafers, chocolate hazelnut, 13.5 ounce can, drop Winchester just dropped the link down in the chat.
And I'm sure you could use that can for EDC related items too.
Right. But Joe, you always spell the right word wrong. Like you don't, it's not a typo. You just spell a very similar word.
Yeah. Like today, I forgot what he was trying to say, but he
Constellations.
put constellations.
You would say consolation.
What was he trying to say?
If it's any consolation or
Oh, yeah.
something.
If it's any constellations.
No, I'm on Pacific Coast time. It's 11:09 p.m.
He said, "This is the only constellation I can offer you."
Yeah, right.
I will
And you're
take
like, I love
stars.
constellations.
I will put them into my pocket.
Yeah, DG, it's not even midnight yet for me. So, or Maddie. Everyone else that's outside of the Pacific or Arizona time, it's already tomorrow. Nope, not true. Hawaii is still, it's only like 7 o'clock in Hawaii.
That's true.
Just say you love crepes. I really love thin pancakes.
Just say you love pancakes. I like that he chose to have his arm shattered instead.
Yeah. Oh.
I'm on fire. I'm on fire.
No, I said I was really tired and I wasn't going to go very long. And here I am already an hour plus in. And then Stacy, when I told her that I was going to do this for a half hour, she took that as, oh, well, apparently you're not going to go get them. So she went and got them herself. So. And then just sent me a snarky message afterwards.
It's my constellation now.
I am the constellation keeper. I will be going live again tomorrow night as well. That's my regularly scheduled time. And for those of you that are just showing up, tomorrow night I'll be picking the winner of the Instagram, the EDC Roundtable 1000 follower on Instagram giveaway. So we had everybody from all members of the EDC Roundtable donated something, some of our handmade goods, and so it's a pretty awesome prize pack. And I'll be doing that live tomorrow I go live at 5:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So
Winchester, why didn't you just put that in the chat? Right there.
But dude, it's literally every time. I noticed even on Lefty Live last night.
Yeah.
It's as soon. So, yeah, I don't know, man. Yeah, appreciate that, Bettina. Appreciate you, Cletus.
You guys should not even apply though, because Cue Ball's gonna win it. He tagged 1,000 people.
Or you. No.
I hope my President Joe Biden tag wins.
So yeah, we were talking about that a little bit before you showed up, Joe. We didn't get not one fake account. We got two apparently, and one of them must have blocked both of. So I post from said Stevie, and I post from EDC Roundtable. So I have two accounts on Instagram. and I couldn't find the second one, so I think they blocked me on both my accounts because I couldn't get to. They did one with an underscore on the front end and one with an underscore on the back end. But yeah, and we even put it in our original post. We're not going to ask anybody for any their information. I guess until you win, then that's not true. But so don't be slow shipping her shit either. It's all right. Thank you, budget guy. Yeah,
I'm gonna start a scam account now.
Yeah. I tried getting a message going back and forth with them. They wouldn't answer me. But and what I do appreciate is I got flooded with so many messages on both accounts, on the EDC Roundtable account and on said Stevie's account, with people going, "Hey, we blocked these fucks." So, yeah. So yeah, if yes, valid point. If you win, that's all we'll ask. I will ask you to send me a email with to my email account with to confirm your shipping address. That's the only info we'll ever need from you. And your social security number. Other than that, that's it. Send them a wood pick. Nice.
I like frontaled full frontals. That's my band name.
Yeah. Oh, hey. This is kind of related, but kind of not related. It's not about scammers. It's about thieves, really. I went in right before I got home. I stopped at my local gas station mini mart. It's called Crossroads. And they just started putting up their wall of shame of security camera captures of shoplifters. And I'm standing there in line looking. One of them is my neighbor. I'm about 95% sure that the guy that lives 3 houses down from me that I talk to, we meet at the mailbox every once in a while. We have a community group of mailboxes, and we'll pass each other there. I'm about 95% sure, and I don't know why it's not 98 or 97% sure. I'm pretty confident that one of the pictures up is of him. Like, go figure. But, yeah, they were saying now is that they don't even, and I keep hearing this, people can just basically walk in and steal something and just leave. And they call the cops and they're like, hey, we got the license plate number. We got, we got their full description. The cops are like, nothing we can do about it. That's just nuts, man.
Some stuff then.
Do it.
This sounds pretty easy.
I'll bet you do, Shane.
I'm just kidding. I couldn't even steal a pencil. My conscience fires up.
I got caught stealing a pack of baseball cards and it was just a stupid thing that I did when I was in like 5th or 6th grade. And the store wanted to prosecute, and I had to go through shoplifters class and watch all these videos and write letters of apologies and everything. And ever since then, it's deterred me. Plus, unfortunately, I got that Jiminy Cricket also, and I got a conscience, man, and I can't do it.
Yep.
I'm not. That being said, I'll admit to this. There has been a few times I've gone through the self-checkout line, and instead of paying the $4.89 a pound for the really good apples, I just weigh them as a pair that are 89 cents a pound. I will admit I've done that before. So, and it wasn't that long ago. So here I am saying I have a conscience, and then I went and scanned. I was like, I'm not paying $4.89 a pound for these things, but I'll pay that number. So I guess I'm a piece of shit, guys.
Are you the same guy that would like go scan a PlayStation 5 as an Apple?
No. I wouldn't do that. This is true.
You know, Maddie fills his purse at Sizzlers. Yeah. Those freaking cheddar rolls? Wait, that's Red Lobster. Sizzler. They don't really offer anything. No. Red Lobster, I would. Olive Garden.
Ooh. Damn, BG. Your aunt was on Unsolved Mysteries? What?
Do you not know where you can get good beard oil?
Saying.
Yeah, I mean, just throwing that out there.
Your aunt was on Unsolved Mysteries? That's crazy. Was she on like the early what was his name? Robert what's his name? The dude that was on Caddyshack. Robert Shack? Is that his name? The original Unsolved Mysteries guy? Who's that?
I'm not laughing at the Unsolved Mysteries. It was Scott, of course.
Robert Stack, yeah. I guess he might not have been the original. But
Robert Goulet.
Robert Goulet.
Today.
Yeah. Oh, that's sad.
See, if I saw some guy stealing broccoli, I'd keep my mouth shut. Stevie scared straight.
Yeah, well, okay, there's also two types of thieves. There's people like someone stealing broccoli, like if it's a family that's that hard up, like they can't afford broccoli, like that sucks. And they're doing that in necessity. And then there's just people that are just kleptomaniacs.
Yep.
Like, I'm just not going to pay for this, Those are the people I would dime them out if I could. Yeah, okay. All right, I don't feel so bad. Oh, also, remember... Okay, so I'm a bigger piece of crap than I thought. Remember the other night when I went to Mod Pizza?
Yeah.
As I was leaving, I looked at the receipt. I thought it was a little bit cheaper than it should have been, but I was so busy trying to do that stupid Matafaction thing, I didn't pay it much mind. I ordered 3 Mod pizzas and a fountain drink. They only charged me for 2 and a fountain drink.
Man, they're going to come find me and make me pay for that third one.
I could have stopped and I could have turned back around as I was looking at it. But part of me was like, yeah. They probably would have said, yeah, you're fine anyway, dude.
Yeah, we'll see.
Okay, so I don't know if...
I need to sit up. You're right.
I don't know if Skipper's Fish and Chip House was anywhere outside of the Pacific Northwest, but on Friday nights they used to have all-you-can-eat fish and chips, and you couldn't take any leftovers home, though. But we were so poor that we'd go there once a month, and my mom would fill her purse with fish and chips. And there's 2 things that suck reheated. Fish and French fries. Didn't matter. For the next 2 or 3 days, we had microwaved fish and chips for dinner.
Oh, microwaved. Oh.
Devil tells me to scan something cheaper when pays for something that's expensive. Yeah. Good for you.
That's what I laughed at.
Just snacking on a rotisserie chicken at Costco.
It's the same as, sampling the grapes, pop a couple.
Right. Okay, the best comment just out of them all tonight is just randomly, who we thought was already gone, but Gary, I don't steal things. Uh,
This view feels wrong.
Snack. Yeah, I'm way behind already. Okay. My aunt was on Unsolved Mysteries, went missing at a bar, just showed up. Wow. Huh. That's crazy. Watched a scroll shoplift at a UK market on TV today. A little dude ate some broccoli and something else. Huh. Interesting.
That's a good squirrel. I like it.
There were some expensive apples. I know what I meant. No. Alright, I gotta get caught up here. Yeah, that's dude, two totally different spectrums of Ferrum Forge knives. Both are equally as good. The Crux is still available through Caviso now. That's a mass drop knife, and it's great. It's a flipper only knife, but it's a tank. S35VN titanium. It's a good knife. That being said, the Archie 3.0 is, that's one of their higher end knives. That's a $289 knife. So they're two totally different knives, though. I don't think Tina Turner likes broccoli.
You just find his skeleton there with old broccoli just laying there.
That's right. Winona, that was a thing in the 90s. That's right. They had her on CCV TV, the closed circuit television, shoplifting at some Beverly Hills store or something like that. I totally forgot about that. That's how far behind I am. That's why you sat up.
He was right, though.
Yeah. Let's hope not. Saw a dude rail thin today leave meat on the shelf and get a beer instead while pocketing chicken wings. Yeah, some people got problems. And he's in the upskirt angle. The Hogue K320.
Did you skip some dude? Some dude's here.
Did I? Did I see?
Show him your mug.
No. Oh shit! I did not see that. Some dude. I was showing it off just a little bit earlier. So Papa Rhino, made mugs out of your awesome artwork. I think he sent one to each one of us, and then have that. And I was just telling people, this is one of my absolute favorite things ever. Not just because I'm on it. I love that you captured each person. And I know you're humble, and you're like, oh, this is really good shit, dude. This is really good shit, and I keep saying it. Grumpy's the best.
Grumpy's
you can't really see it in his eyes, and it kind of looks like Grumpy.
I love his little smoke.
Shout out to some dude. And he's also he's working on something else. I saw the W. But welcome, some dude. It's really late for you, man. You're in Florida, right? Dude, I think I've talked about this too many times, but someone asked one of those, how poor were you? And I said, well, I was the type of poor where my mom used to send me, I used to have to walk down to the Wendy's by our house. That was I think later on I ended up clocking it. It was a mile and a half away, the Wendy's that still had the old pump ketchup stations. And she would send me in there with a Ziploc bag, and I would go in there, and I just thought it was a thing. Never hey, is it okay? I just walked up as a 7, 8-year-old kid, and I would go pump the ketchup until the Ziploc baggie was full. Then I'd walk it home, and then I would cut the tip off and squeeze it back into our ketchup bottle. So that's the kind of poor I was. Now that I have Brand's address, I'll be sending my brother to collect his. Nice. Next thing you know, Winchester will have you working conventions in Duluth. I was 8 and got picked up for Jack and an Archie comic. Got it. Yeah, good. Good to get that stuff out of. Okay. Lancelot hears it. Joe hears it. I put on music in the background and have it really low. Here's it higher. There's a music feature on Instagram or on StreamYard. So, but I'll turn it off now.
Good night, DJ.
DG, appreciate you stopping by. Yeah, absolutely. SKL tomorrow night.
I'm probably going to hop off in a minute, too. Everyone around me is asleep.
Yeah. Do you want me to wake him up? And so you can stay on?
No.
I'll just wake him up so you can stay on.
I do not want
to. No. What, you didn't like me and Maddie both vibing to the music together? That got creepy? No. You know what's creepy is when Cue Ball wants to just listen to 70s porn music for a half hour straight, high out of his mind in his bumping system. That's one of the few things we've never really talked about.
No,
I think we tried to erase that one from our memory.
I had it buried, and you just Shh. Hey Matt, guess what? Cue Ball vibed to porn music while we all just sat there and just dealt with it.
Oh, SKL is his early
sound effects and everything.
Right. I forgot. SKL is really Saturday afternoon live. So.
Oh, yeah. Tomorrow's an early one?
Yeah, I think it's mid-month is when he normally does that.
I thought it was the first one of the month.
Ooh. No, I don't know. I don't know nothing. But
I don't know.
But no, I am I powered through it, but I am getting pretty tired here, so. But shout out to the narc for letting you guys crash, man. That sucks that you guys are in that predicament, dude. Yeah, that really sucks, but fingers crossed they get something. Yeah.
It was a wicked storm.
And hey, like I said, the aforementioned Cue Ball, I'm sure he'd love to have you guys over. So,
I'm good.
Oh, dang, Shane.
Here is close. I can go check my mail.
Yeah. Oh, he lives that close to you?
My house is like 3 minutes away.
Oh, I didn't realize. I knew that he was close. I didn't realize he was like that close, though.
Yeah, he lost power for like just an hour. But mine, because of all the power poles going.
That sucks. But, thanks, Joe. Oh,
Winchester, they said till Tuesday. So
they said thank you for your patience.
Yeah.
That's what got me, man. Jesus Christ. They didn't even have to say that, you know?
No. I don't have any patience.
Devil Dog, Semper Fi. But and I guess that's it's equally as fitting. I just got the notification that my battery saver is only going to last for another minute and 30 seconds.
Oh,
So I really do have to go. So I appreciate each and every one of you hanging out tonight. These late night rambles are fun, nice, low key. Shout out to all of you guys. Definitely go check out. I think Brandon Thrasher's doing a live early tomorrow. I think he does them at like 9 a.m.
yeah, he
And then
does
you'll have
everything.
SKL. And then you got said Stevie at 5:30 p.m. So again, appreciate each and every one of you guys. We'll be talking to you soon. Deuces.
Bye, everybody.